I loved how Lil Nas leaned on Satan. Let's go. Give it up for Satan, baby. Not give it up for Satan. Sorry, I'm not shouting out Satan.
No.
But I will be completely honest in letting y'all motherfuckers know I love how this man got under all y'all skin. Y'all should have heard Alex and Savon and everyone else talking about this man in the room. He has everyone's feathers ruffled, and I'm here for it. And these are the feathers coming from the dark angel, not real angels, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what the Bible really be saying. But what were your thoughts on Montero, Call Me By Your Name? This is Lil Nas' new single, and he released a telling video for it.
I think I'm gonna start with, because there's a lot of
layers
to this.
Let's do it.
But I will start with the fact that, considering in comparison the Derek Jackson generation of people that have grown up somewhat hiding behind the Bible and shielding their behavior and their choices with Bible verses, when in fact it's all hypocrisy and all rooted in complete lies and dishonesty as methods of manipulation and control. We're now looking at a generation like Lil Nas X's generation who have suffered from a lot of that control and manipulation you can take the salvation helmet off.
Helmet of salvation,
yeah,
baby.
It's okay. You're
while we
safe
talk about
here,
the devil,
okay?
baby.
Yeah, okay.
All right, go ahead.
No, I really think something has to be said about the fact that Lil Nas X is from the generation that has been inhibited and disgraced and shamed by a lot of by any and every religion, right? In every capacity. So much so, in fact, that it's really difficult to imagine, him believing that a heaven exists or a hell exists for him, because everything about religion has probably said and told him that everything that he is as a human being is wrong. And so, to me, this speaks volumes to the level of rebellion, but also it is meant to ruffle your feathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm personally not moved by it, but I also, number one, I'm not a parent, so I can't speak to what parents feel when their kids are obsessed with this song and learning this and playing this song and making this kid money on TikTok by learning all the dances to then go from that to this. I'm also not going to go as far, though, as to say that every artist needs to be a role model. I don't believe that. I don't think that's fair. I think an artist's entire mission and existence as an artist, not as an activist, not as a social media pioneer, as an artist, is to create their own sense of expression. And if this is how he's expressing himself after living an entire existence in life where he was suppressed and oppressed and told that he wasn't enough and he was going to go to hell for being gay, if this is his response in connection to that, and this is how he's expressing himself and saying fuck y'all for diminishing who I was my whole life, then that's what this is. I'm not going to say it's right or wrong. Am I totally turned off by it? I mean, I roll my eyes because I think he's young, and I think this is going to be a phase, just like Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj wearing candy and meat dresses to events was a phase.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, everyone has a freedom of expression. This is a lot. I think it's a lot.
You know what? I'll be honest with you.
I'm not gonna go as far as to demonize him because of his expression, and because at the end of the day, I don't know what his experience has been. But I will say, the part that upsets me is if this were a woman and any of this were sexualized for a woman in any sense of the word, it would be taken a lot more lightly, because she would be sexualized and fetishized. The fact that this is a young gay black man, I think, bothers people more than anything else.
No, I think you hit it on the head as far as it really being an issue because he's gay. Mm-hmm. I want to say that that's really what it is, because we can go back even to us growing up. What the fuck you think 3-6 Mafia is? Bone Thugs and Harmony. You have a lot of groups growing up in that era that still had satanic type of symbolism behind who they were, their videos. We talk a lot about the Illuminati. And none of that bothered any of us for so long.
Oh, yeah. There's vampires. There's all sorts of shit that is demonic.
I also...
Everybody watched True Blood. Y'all didn't watch True Blood?
I was about to say, y'all was giving think pieces every week on Lovecraft Country, baby.
Underworld.
Y'all loved that shit.
Underworld, all the Lycans, all of that shit. Everybody's entertained until they're offended.
Well, and that's what I wanted to lead to, because I honestly, truthfully love this video. I thought it was great artistically. I love the fact that he fucking slid down into motherfucking hell with 10-inch heels on. I really appreciate that too, because it's him like, all right, guess what? If y'all saying I'm finna go to hell, baby, I'm sliding down the pole like this into hell. And I just honestly can't be mad at that, only because too, we grew up, our generation, millennials. This isn't even aging us so much. The people, the peers, think of your cousins, think of your friends, think of your family members that felt as though they could not be themselves.
Right.
And either there were suicide attempts made, either they just lived a very unhappy life. They weren't able to be who they truly wanted to be. And so I actually love that Zaya, Lil Nas X, and even we'll get into it with Waka and Tammy's daughter. I love the fact that at a young age, they're not hiding who they are, because the trauma that comes with wanting to be something to appeal to everyone else that isn't you,
right,
hurts.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And so, I mean, I love that they are in this. We're not going to spend too much time on it. Nike done came out and said them satanic shoes ain't it. But I do want to let y'all know there was
Nike,
holy water
Nike
shoes.
IDs.
Was the holy water shoes a real thing?
It was a collab that he did with Mischief. And it had nothing to do with Nike. So this was not a Nike collaboration. Well, it's Nike IDs. You can really design whatever Air Maxes and stuff that you want to design.
Talk to me, sneakerhead. I don't know nothing about that.
No, I mean that's essentially what happened. And the design was with Mischief. So it wasn't a collab with Nike. It just happened to be on a Nike shoe. So that's why Nike had to come out and make a statement saying it wasn't them. They did not sanction this, human blood inside the Air Max and all that shit. But I mean,
they cute.
As an artist, though, I do want to make a point, and it's a piece of advice that I remember. In internalizing when I first started out, which is that sometimes you have to give your fans, as an artist, right, not having anything to do with satanic messaging at all. Sometimes as an artist, though, you do have to give your fans an opportunity to grow with you. And I think the jump from Old Town Road to this is very jarring for anybody. It is, because think about imagine being a kid and singing Old Town Road, and it's, you know what I mean? It's a really impactful moment for, number one, for country music, number two, for a young Black country artist, and then for him to be a young black man singing country music to then come out and say that he's gay. I think in all of those are all very impactful moments. So the jump from that to then human blood and sneakers and and peen popping on a handstand for the devil. Come
on, peen popping.
I think is a little extreme. It is an extreme measure to jump to. I don't personally think it's necessary. I don't think it's personal, but I also don't know what the point is. I think the point was just to ruffle feathers. I don't think the point was to make this grandiose statement about who he is. I think this really was just a big fuck you to everybody trying to tell him who he isn't.
All I know is me growing up, because y'all, I was born before 2012. I was literally out here yelling, my neck, my back. I was Slim Shady, and his visuals were never
talking about killing his mother.
If
we were all singing that song.
If we also get into Ludacris and his visuals for a lot of his music videos, you could claim that those were inappropriate. I mean, I love that Cardi even spoke out and was like, yo, I hate that y'all want to involve me in everything. But at the end of the day, this conversation about raising children and how fucking music is affecting it, like if you really go back and look at, like I used to idolize and want to be a goddamn video vixen. Was that something to really look up to? No. I just...
Y'all didn't have this energy for Britney Spears when she had the snake on her body talking about I'm a slave for you.
And you sure enough didn't have it for Lil Kim, Pink, and Christina Aguilera and Maya when they was talking about having threesomes with niggas. And I'm sitting here not even having sex talking about voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? I don't even know if that was really right, but that's how I used to say it.
We knew
that's
what it
how
meant.
I said it.
Yeah.
And once we found out, I used to go up to men like, voulez-vous coucher? Why was I telling niggas I want a threesome at 12?
Right.
And so this idea that music is raising children, get the fuck out of here,
It's not to normalize that, but I mean,
I do be having threesomes now, so maybe we could blame them.
We're not going to blame Ludacris on your threesomes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna blame Ludacris for your threesomes. I just don't think that's fair. But no, I don't think we have to put the onus on artists to raise children. But I do think that there should be And he has been very vocal in explaining. He's like, fuck y'all. I'm doing this because there were a lot of y'all that you know, tried to tell me who I was this whole time, and you told me I was going to hell. I don't even believe in hell, really, but if this is what y'all believe, then fuck y'all. Which, again, like I said, feels like a phase. It feels like an adolescent, immature expression to just, like, you know, get people's attention and piss people off, and it's working. But
also, if y'all want to enjoy the freedom to be whatever religion you want to be, whether it be Christian, whether it be Catholic, whether it be Buddhist, whether it be whatever, I'm also going to give the freedom to anyone who may want to be an atheist or worship Satan or be a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm not here for worshiping Satan. I'm cool if you don't believe. But I don't know about worshiping Satan.
I would just say we do live in a place where we can have the freedom of sexuality, have the freedom of expression,
100%.
have the freedom to be who the hell we want to be. And so the same way y'all don't want to be judged based on your religious values.
Yeah.
The hypocrisy in putting that judgment onto someone else who doesn't have the same opinion or religious beliefs, to me, is a crock of fucking shit.